Drivers, start your engines!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA FedEx Amateur Series, Season 6, Race number 9 from Kentucky. I know what you're thinking. Kentucky, oh man. But give it a chance, man. This new package and body style has produced some quality racing at a bunch of different tracks you don't typically expect. So, Matt Flood is on pole. Then you have Kurt Hamilton, Nick Alsop, and Kyle Kesey. Last week's winner, Servant Sarahan and Baffood Secco. Chad Brennan and Settis Mill, Keegan Also Jr. and Daniel Colt, Daniel Guerrero and William Stone, Tom Akers and Luciana Reese, Scott Ford and Paul Wright. So, 41 laps from Kentucky. And green flag is out. Does everyone make it to the line? Looks like they will. And Matt Flood with a really good jump on him. Already 2 car lengths up over second place as Nick Alsop and Kurt Hamilton battling it out for second. Baffood Secco trying to go 5th to 2nd here in half a lap. He pulls to the inside of Nick Alsop. Kurt Hamilton all over the back over that 29 car. The 29 and 33 are teammates, and even though it's lap 1, they aren't really racing like it. A huge run off turn number 4 for the 29, a little 2-car tandem between the KHI Chevys. Kurt Hamilton now peeking to the inside. Nick also trying to use the outside line to its advantage. He will, and he gets another good run off the top. Looks like Nick Alsop's got something going up there. Kyle Kesey doing a little crossover in the 33. 3 wide action for 4th. The outside line is definitely going to be the advantage in this race. That's how it usually is here at Kentucky. Nick also trying to use the inside. Is he going to prove me wrong already? So he got a nice little launch off turn number 2 on the bottom. Or I guess the middle. He's literally all sucked up onto that spoiler of the 12. He's peeking underneath. So he can get the stick. If he can get alongside him, he'll side draft his way past. And you could put a blanket over the top 3. Less than 3/10 of a second separating them. Here comes Kurt Hamilton to the inside of that 29 car. Oh, he didn't have the grip. He got loose and drifted up. That's allowed the 22 to get underneath him. Here comes the 29 for the lead. He's not going to get it. Matt Flood continues to lead in that Team Penske Snap-on racing forward. They keep racing like this, though. Tire wear is going to be a factor. It's not yet, though. Not this time. Not this past lap, but 2 laps ago. Matt Flood had ran his fast lap of the race. Nick Flood trying to get underneath. The 29 might be quicker than the 12. Just catching him and passing him is going to be 2 completely different stories. For about the first 9 or so spots at a single file. That's not for lack of trying. These guys are just going so fast. 109 miles per hour. It's so hard to get a move going. Oh, here comes Nick Alsop. He threw the block on the 33. He entered so low. The 33's right on his quarter panel. Oh, the 12's going to get the run. That 29's driving defensive right now. Trying to keep the 33 behind him. That's exactly what Matt Flood wanted to see. Oh, here comes the Red Bulls. They shot underneath the 22 in a hurry. Kyle Kesey can use the outside line to get past the 33. He's running wide so he can't get side drafted past. The 22's running higher than we've seen anyone go all race. Did he find something? Look at the run he's going to get on the 29. Kyle Kesey is flying. Servant Sarahan right now with the fastest lap. Last race winner running in 6th. Keegan Also Jr. as well running super high. Maybe he found something if he's trying to get past the 83. And it'll work. It's definitely possible to pass, but you got to run the outside. I can't imagine that hurts or that helps your tires out very much, though. The 29 trying to get back underneath the 12. He needs to try getting underneath whenever there's no one on his bumper. Oh, the 12 drove super defensive. He ran more of the outside than he did the middle there. And you just get such a good exit up top. Take a look at the pack. Here comes Dalton Riley to the inside of Robert Stone. There we go, seeing Robert Stone back, running very poorly. He's had a couple good runs in a row, though. He had a really good run at Watkins Glen. As we have 3 wide off turn number 2 in the back. A lot of single file action. That's what I was afraid of. And honestly, it's not single file because you can't pass. It's just kind of hard to pass. The quicker car will inevitably get to the front. But the problem is Matt Flood's best lap. I mean, then again, it's not surprising that Matt Flood doesn't have the fastest car. He's 15th fastest lap, but he's also out front. He's not getting any of the draft. The 29, you heard him lift. He could have made the move to get alongside, but the car just pushed so high. Oh, the 33 getting a nice run on the 22. I saw that coming. That's going to help the 22 out, though. He's going to run the very top. He's about to get a really good run off turn number 2. Look at that run the 22 got, and that hurt the 33s. He's not only going to stop contesting for third, he's going to lose fourth as Bafut Sacco takes the position. And the 29 is all over the 12. So right now, Servant Sarahan on track, or on pace to getting playoff points for the second consecutive race. When will we start seeing these guys on pit road? I can't see them going another 5 laps, as it is all single filed out now. This will be a great time for a commercial break. Kurt Hamilton's been one of the more aggressive drivers today. He's tried making passes a few times at this point. It's just not working out. He is teammates with Nick Alsop, though, so he's given the 29 some leeway when he tried passing. It just didn't work out. And you saw 33 kind of pushed high there. You got to wonder if his tire is starting to fade. He's about half a second slower than his best lap, as is pretty much everybody. Oh, Bafut Sacco to the inside of the 22. If you can get the job done on the straightaway, you ain't got to worry about losing position as you run the very bottom. You can run the bottom in 3 and 4, but man, keeping it down there in 1 and 2 with the car above you is just so difficult. The 99, though, didn't fall as hard as the 33 has. He's going to go back up there to throw the block. The 22 maybe thought about making a move on the 29. Is he going to commit to it? He is not. Having too far of a dive bomb. The 12's running higher than anyone else really is consistently, though. Akers racing cars, 30th and 31st, not what they want to see. Everham's having a rough day too, 28th and 32nd. Of course, there's still a bunch of pit stops to go. I'd say about 2 or 3, or definitely 2. Let's see. These guys are about almost half a second off their best laps. If you pit now and go for the undercut, do you gain that much? I don't know, if you're Alice Flood right now running last, what do you have to lose? I mean, you're already only 3/10 off. I mean, your best lap's at 28.17. The leader ran at 27.87. 6.5 seconds back in 16 laps. Man, if this race went green to the end, they'd be in danger of losing a lap. Like, legitimately. Chad Brennan trying to make the move on Set as Mel. I don't see that happening. I would just wait in line for the pit stops. As these tires start slipping and sliding, it's really turned into a one-groove racetrack. If you're on the bottom, you are donezo. 29's really not even trying to do it. It's consistent anymore. He is there, though, man. The 12 makes a mistake. Nick Alsop is ready for it. Oh, as soon as I went to go on board, the 22 Kyle Kesey makes the move, and Nick Alsop runs super high. And Bafut Sacco can take advantage again. That's how he's passed the last few cars. Thought Kyle Kesey had a car capable of contending for the win. Bafut Sacco, is he going to the pits? Because, damn, he went for the dive bomb big time. He made one pass, and he was ready to do it again. And now we're going board for a lap or so. Nick Alsop, lap 19 to 41. I figured they'd be on pit road by now, to be honest. They might be able to make this a one-stop race. Oh, the 12 got into the wall a little bit. You can see the 29 just kind of push up the track on exit. Really hurts his run, so he can't make a move. Lap 20 of 41. These guys will probably only make this a one-stop race, so this pit stop will be crucial. Bafut Sacco is there, though. He ran the fastest lap in the top 5. Oh, I think the leader's about to pit. Futsako's running real high. Yep, there they go. The leader's coming down pit road. The 29's going to turn the 12. Oh, the 60's around as well. The 91's in it. Is that people just locking up the brakes, or is that aggressive driving getting onto pit road? And is that a caution? It's not a caution. Did Matt Flood just dominate the first half of this race to have it taken away? Does Nick Flood have damage? Or Nick Alsop have damage? He definitely has a little bit of right front fender damage. Oh, that's huge. Everyone's running each other over. The 51 might not even make it onto pit road. I don't think she was in the cone. Oh my gosh, you feel bad for Damian Malone. He was top 5 in points that underfunded car, and then he lost a camshaft last week, and then gets involved in the pit road accident this week. Nick Alsop does get out of the pits first. Kyle Casey second, Keegan Alsop Jr. third, Dan Guerrero fourth, Craig Hamilton fifth, and the 12 falls all the way to 6th. Or no, 7th. No, 8th. Yeah. Damn, you hate to see it. Now, does staying out an extra lap help? Who was the leader at the time, technically? It was... Who was it? I think it was the 99 of Futsako. It was. So it's not going to help, man. He definitely lost time on that. But we're gonna have some lap traffic here, without a doubt. As Nick Alsop is now your leader in that 29. Let's see what he can do. Usually we see the fast laps of the race come early on, so I don't really see the 29 trying to contest for that. He's gonna be no more than a straightaway back from lap traffic. That could greatly affect this. The 99 is coming though. He's trying to hold off the 88 right now, but he will have the preferred line. Let's see if fresh tires. Can he make the pass on the bottom? Cannot. Servant Sarahan now coming up top as well, as he will clear Kurt Hamilton. That is for 6th? Yeah. Now it looks like try going to the inside of the 88. You have fresh tires now. You can do stuff like this. And man, that gap from 1st and 2nd got closed up. Kyle Kesey, a 10th and a half back. Well, we saw him trying to make passes earlier. Here he goes to the apron almost. He's going to get almost alongside the 29. First time we almost seen the inside work. And they're going to catch the 4 of Jay Jefferson. You're in a 28.92. You're in a 27.97. So about a second off pace. Kyle Kesey to the inside of the leader. If he can give a slide, he might be able to side draft his way up there. He is definitely there. It's exactly what Keegan Alsop Jr. wants to see. 2.2 back in 3rd. The 9 drove it in so deep into the corner, the 22 just couldn't keep up. But just being side by side cost them almost a 10th. So I feel like they can definitely battle it out a little more and not really risk the 7 catching them. But that 99 is coming, man. Excuse me. They're going to catch the 4 within the next handful of laps. Kyle Kesey back to the bottom. That's what you see from the back bumper of Jay Jefferson. And look back there, the 7's not too far back, 2.1 back. The 22 made the move. That momentum on the outside is just going to carry the 29. Wherever this 4 runs, and then the 0 before after that. Wherever the 4 runs of Jay Jefferson's really going to determine who wins this race probably. Because I feel like they can make it on fuel. That closing speed is so huge. Oh, the 4 kind of ran the 29's line. They caught the 4 at like the worst time. They got through with relative no mistakes. The 99 trying to get underneath the 7 here. Oh, and I think he's going to do it. He kept the momentum up. After dealing with the 4, they lost about 2/10, and they're about to gain that back as the 7 and the 99 go side by side. And the 99 might make the bottom work. Is he still there? No, he did not. And they're going to catch Tom Akers here for too long as well. He's running 28.64, about half a second faster. So just like the 29 was with the 12, the 22 is clearly faster than 29. Just doesn't have the track positioning to do it. And after third, man, you have a huge train from third to eighth. Oh, the 33 nearly used the inside to get past the 99. They caught the 4 with the best timing. Like on the straightaway. They kind of screwed up the 7's entry there, but they're going to catch the 00 here before too long as well. And honestly, the 7, he's gaining about a 10th a lap at this point. Let's see what he's at now. And he lost a little bit. He lost about half a 10th. So Tom Akers having a rough day for Stuart Haas. 41st. With just over 10 laps to go, is this race done yet? Tires starting to wear out now. They're no longer running super competitive speeds. No one on this run challenged Irvin Sarahan for the fastest lap of the race award. The 29 definitely has nose damage, though. Did you guys see that? That's from the pit road incident, I'm guessing. I don't see where else he could have got it. Oh, they're going to catch the 00, the best time. Oh, they might be entering. Here comes the 99 again, trying to get to the inside. Oh, the 00 is going to hold up the 29. The 22 should have jumped up to the outside there to get the run. Nearly contact between Nick Alsup and Tom Akers. This will help Kyle Kesey out a ton. Oh my gosh, the 00 might get in between the 22 and the 29. No, the 22 is going to hang in tight right here. I don't think they're going to catch Weiss von Schmidt. Damian Malorn all the way back there in 29 or 39th. JGR having a rough day, man. 36th, 38th, and 40th. And Kyle Kesey's still not past Tom Akers. Yeah. You hate to see it when a car who's arguably faster than the leader can't get past a lap car that the leader flew by. Because just the way the track works. Probably won't see Kentucky return on a BORA schedule after this, folks. Unlike real life, we are not locked into a contract. Kyle Kesey might get him here, but too little too late. He's only 1.3 ahead of the third place car, Keegan Allsup Jr. And with like, what, 7 laps to go, can Kyle Kesey reel him down? He's straight away behind the 19. We're at 28.43. It's like a 10th faster. I don't see them catching him. See what the 19 ran this lap. 28.48, so like 1.3 or 0.13 faster. I tell you what, the 22 did run a 10th faster than 29. It's not going to matter though, because you can't really pass for the lead. And they should be good on fuel. That 7 is coming fast though. 29 knows. Oh, the 19 blowing up. Is there oil on the track? Caution likely not going to come out. But the first DNF of the race will belong to Weiss von Schmidt. And Matt Flood, after dominating the early portions of this race, falls back to 16th. And how about Hayden Meadows? He was well outside the top 20 earlier. I think he was 28. Talked about him, had a good pit stop here. He's up to 10th. The 22 is definitely gaining on the 29, but it's going to take a last-ditch effort to get to the win. 4 laps to go. He's just over 2/10 back. Keegan Allsup Jr. has reeled in Tom Akers now. The Haas Automation's Ford hanging in tough, though, for a lapped car. Oh, Keegan Allsup's going to be pinned on the bottom. This could get interesting for the battle for third. Tom Akers going to rim ride around the top. The 83, or the 8 of Steve Love might get past Irvin Sarahan here. And we are almost 3 wide for third as Keegan Allsup Jr. Can't get past the 00. I think he will this time. Excuse me. Oh, is the 7 pitting? He's not, but the 99 is going to go to the middle of the lapped car to pass the 7. 2 laps to go here at Kentucky. And the 22 has caught the 29. Everyone can make it on fuel, I assume. 22 is going to have to drive it in deep and use the bumper if he has to. The bumper run at 185 miles per hour is super dangerous, though. Coming to the white flag. Can Nick Alsop hold on? White flag in the air at Kentucky. Nick Alsop up to this point has 1 playoff point. Came with the fastest lap. He's not going to get the fast lap day. That's going to be Servin Sarahan. But Nick Alsop about to get 5 extra to his name and to his pocket. Coming through turns 3 and 4, Kyle Kesey just can't make a move. Keegan Alsop Jr. can never get past the left car. Tom Akers, not going to matter. Rockstar Energy will win it. At Kentucky, Nick Alsop gets the W. Man. Say what you want. But Kentucky just... there's not much help in it. Congratulations, Nick Alsop, though. We'll be back to look at your official results. Nick Alsop, your winning photos up at the top right. Now, your official results go. Nick Alsop with the win. Then you have Kyle Kesey, Bafut Sacco, Keegan Alsop Jr., Kurt Hamilton running top 5. You have Daniel Guerrero, Servin Sarahan, Steve Lovely, Shannon Reese, and Hayden Meadows running at your top 10. You can see everyone else finished. I tried doing that like an auctioneer. Hopefully it sounded decent. So Alice Flood went from running 42nd to 27th thanks to staying out, or thanks to pitting early. So Weiss von Schmidt does lose a header. Damian Malorn was running top 20, and when he got dumped, getting onto pit road. Tough break for that Nick Ventura Racing Chevy. That's going to kill him in points. So, that was the race. Not as much to say about it. Congratulations, Nick Alsop. Tomorrow, the Premier Series returns from Dover. I don't think we ever ran Dover in the Premier Series. If we haven't done it once, I don't even remember what happened. So, that should be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats, Nick Alsop. And as always, see you guys next time. Later.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.